So Paul, it's not been the most usual day in training with a couple of visitors. The chairman, Ryan and Robert being down. What's the experience been like?
It's fine. It's just like, obviously they have a lot of attention, a lot of scrutiny around them, but at the end of the day they're really successful in what they do and unbelievable at their jobs, and I think they're just normal people. Do you know what I mean? That's the first thing you'd say about people, is they're just normal people who want to be really successful and have been really successful in their life, and to meet them and talk to them, obviously, and they can share some experiences they've had of being successful, and it's great to chat with them and great to see the ambitions they have for us. But yeah, it's just a normal day, you know. It's come to training. It's obviously a bit strange to have successful owners like that come down to have a chat with you, but it's just a new experience, but something I've enjoyed.
And obviously they were at the game Tuesday night at Maidenhead, so we didn't quite get the win there. What did you make of the performance on Tuesday?
I think it was a strange performance. I think the first 20 minutes, first 5 minutes we done really well, then we went off it a little bit, and then we've gone down to 10 men, and then the game sort of turned on its head and we've become the better team. We've played really well the rest of the game. Got back to 2-2, their time wasting at 2-2, and looks like we're going to be the ones to go and get the next goal, but sadly they've went and sucker punched us the other end and managed to go 3-2, and I think from that moment on we found it hard to try and break them down with them having an extra man, and it's disappointing, but there's a long way to go in the season. If we play like we did the second half the rest of the season in all the games, then we'll do alright.
Now you mentioned that sucker punch feeling, obviously going down to 10 men, almost rallied the side in some respects. You got the goal just before half time. How difficult is it when there is that sucker punch moment that almost kills the life out of the game for us?
Yeah, I think in a way it sort of went the opposite way for us the other day with the 10 men. We've managed to then grow into the game and go and play with a bit more expression and freedom. Somehow we need to do that with 11 men, but yeah, we got back in the game, done really well to get it back to 2-2, but ultimately we went and lost, and that's not what we wanted to do, and it's disappointing, but now we've got to move on to the next game.
Obviously today in training I saw you deep in conversation with Ryan. What did you speak to him about?
No, just about normal life thing, you know, children and stuff like that, and just asked him a few questions about like how he is on set and stuff like that, and he asked me just about the game and how I'm finding it and how I've been at the club and stuff, and it's just normal things really.
Now, how are you finding your time with the club? Obviously a few months in now, leading goal scorer for the club as well. Must be going well for you.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, as I said when I first come on, it's about points. I want to get more points on the board, and scoring goals isn't enough for me. I want to win, but there's a long way to go, as I said, and I want to get better myself. I want to keep scoring even more than I am doing, and I want us to pick up more points, and hopefully we can start to do that.
Now you've already become a fan's favourite. How key is it, the support from the supporters when you're playing in these games?
Nah, it's a lovely feeling, you know. You play football growing up to have sometimes. Well, you grow up playing football, seeing it in front of loads of fans, so when you come to a home game and you've got 9,000 fans singing your name and stuff, it's a lovely feeling, and it does pick you up, it picks the lads up and spurs us on sometimes when we need it most.
Nice one, cheers Paul.